It was a dark and stormy night. I had always been drawn to abandoned and supposedly haunted places, so when I heard about the old Victorian mansion on the outskirts of town, I couldn't resist the urge to explore it. As I made my way through the overgrown garden, the wind howled ominously, and the branches of the trees seemed to reach out towards me like ghostly fingers. The front door creaked open as if beckoning me inside, and I hesitated for a moment, feeling a chill run down my spine. But curiosity got the better of me, and I stepped over the threshold into the musty darkness of the house. The air was thick with dust, and the floorboards groaned under my weight as I made my way through the deserted rooms. Every now and then, I thought I heard whispers echoing through the empty halls, but when I turned to look, there was no one there. I reached the top of the grand staircase and paused, feeling a sense of dread wash over me. From the corner of my eye, I caught a glimpse of a shadowy figure darting out of sight, and my heart skipped a beat. I knew I should turn back, but something compelled me to press on. I entered a room at the end of the hallway, and as I looked around, my blood ran cold. The walls were adorned with old, faded portraits of people with cold, lifeless eyes, staring down at me accusingly. I could almost hear their silent screams echoing in the stillness of the room. Suddenly, a chill wind blew through the room, extinguishing the candles that lined the mantelpiece. In the darkness, I saw a figure materialize before me, a ghostly apparition with hollow eyes and a spectral glow. Its voice was a mere whisper, but its words boomed in my ears like thunder. "You shouldn't be here," it moaned, its voice filled with a sorrow that chilled me to the bone. "This house is cursed, and those who dare to enter never leave." I wanted to run, to flee from this nightmare come to life, but my feet were glued to the spot. The ghostly figure drew closer, its icy breath sending shivers down my spine. "You will never escape," it hissed, its form flickering in and out of existence. "You will be trapped here forever, a prisoner of the darkness." I closed my eyes, willing myself to wake up from this terrifying dream. But when I opened them again, the ghostly figure was still there, inches away from me, its hand reaching out as if to drag me into the abyss. In a blind panic, I turned and ran, my heart racing as I stumbled through the darkened halls, the ghostly wails of the mansion's tormented spirits echoing in my ears. I could feel their icy fingers brushing against my skin, their whispers urging me to join them in their eternal torment. Finally, I burst through the front door and into the stormy night, my breath coming in ragged gasps. As I looked back at the old Victorian mansion, I saw the ghostly figure standing in the window, its eyes filled with a terrible longing. I knew then that I had narrowly escaped a fate worse than death, that the haunted house held secrets that were better left undisturbed. And as I walked away, the howling wind carried the mournful cries of the spirits that dwelled within, a reminder of the darkness that lurked within those cursed walls. I never returned to the haunted house, but the memory of that night haunts me still, a reminder of the thin veil that separates the living from the dead, the light from the darkness. And I know that somewhere, in the shadows of that forsaken place, the ghosts of the past continue to wander, trapped in their eternal sorrow, waiting for the unwary to stumble into their domain. Don't forget to subscribe to Creepy Chronicles for more creepy stories every week. Until next time, take care, and God bless.